Hey everyone, and welcome back to CodeMechanic. Today, we're diving deep into a super common, and frankly, super annoying, trouble code that plagues many modern diesel cars P0401, which stands for EGR flow insufficient. If you're driving a diesel from Mercedes, Volkswagen, or BMW, this one's especially for you. So listen up. You might be experiencing some frustrating symptoms, like your car feeling sluggish and lacking power. Maybe you're seeing puffs of black smoke from the exhaust when you accelerate, or you're just noticing that your fuel economy has taken a serious nosedive. All of these can point directly to that pesky P0401 code. So, what exactly is the EGR system, and why is it causing you so much trouble? EGR stands for exhaust gas. Its job is to take a small amount of exhaust gas and feed it back into the engine's combustion chamber. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a clever way to lower the combustion temperature. Why do we want to do that? Because lower temperatures mean fewer nitrogen oxides, or NOx, which are harmful pollutants. So, the EGR system is primarily there for emissions control. The P0401 code gets triggered when your car's computer. The ECU detects that not enough exhaust gas is being released. The ECU knows how much flow to expect, and when the actual flow is less than the commanded amount, it throws up that check engine light. Now, let's get our hands dirty and talk about how to diagnose this problem. The heart of the system is the EGR valve itself. This is the component that opens and closes to allow exhaust gas to flow. Over time, these valves can get absolutely clogged with carbon and soot. Think of it like clogged arteries in your engine. The first thing you want to do is visually inspect the EGR valve. Can it move freely? Is it caked in black gunk? Often, the valve gets so gummed up that it's physically stuck in the closed position, which is the most common cause of a P0401 code. While you're in there, don't just look at the valve. The pipes and passages leading to and from the valve can also get clogged with soot. It's like a traffic jam for your exhaust gas. Make sure to inspect all the associated plumbing. Another critical component to check is the differential pressure sensor, or DP sensor. This sensor is what actually measures the flow rate through the EGR system. It does this by measuring the pressure difference across an orifice. If the sensor itself is faulty or its small passages are blocked with soot, it can send incorrect readings to the ECU, making it think there's a flow problem when there isn't one. You can test the sensor with a multimeter or a diagnostic scan tool to see if its voltage readings change as the engine RPMs change. Finally, many EGR systems, especially on these German diesels, this means they rely on vacuum lines to open and close the valve. These little rubber hoses can become brittle, crack, or pop off over time, leading to a vacuum leak. No vacuum means the EGR valve won't open, which means no flow. And boom, you get the P0401 code. So, carefully inspect all the vacuum lines connected to the EGR solenoid and the valve itself for any signs of damage or leaks. A simple handheld vacuum pump can be a huge help here to test the integrity of the lines in the valve S diaphragm. So, you've found the problem. What's the fix? If the issue is simply a buildup of carbon, you might get lucky. You can try removing the EGR valve and the associated pipes and giving them a thorough cleaning. There are special EGR cleaning sprays available, or you can use a combination of a good carburetor cleaner and some brushes to scrape away all that nasty soot. Get it shining like new. Once everything is clean, reinstall it, clear the codes, and take the car for a drive to see if the light stays off. However, if the valve is electronically or mechanically damaged, or just too far gone to be cleaned effectively, a replacement is your best bet. If you found a cracked vacuum line, that's an easy and cheap fix. Just replace the hose. And of course, if your DP sensor tested bad, you'll need to swap it out for a new one. Fixing a P0401 code is totally doable for a DI year with a bit of patience and the right tools. Not only will you get rid of that annoying check engine light, but you'll also restore your car's power, improve its fuel economy, and reduce its emissions. It's a win. That's all for today's deep dive into the P0401 code. I hope this guide helps you get your diesel running smoothly again. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to CodeMechanic for more car repair tips and tricks. Got any questions or your own P0401 stories? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.